Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Warsword Conquest. Now, when we left off, we had just captured Martekch from the Kingdom of Araby, and we had a rather wonderful vassal attempting to help us out in the form of Kroxigors, our Lizardman vassal. And now, I have returned back to Bloodhorn because I felt it would be a rather good idea just to sort things out a little bit in terms of our kingdom management, and to also attempt to find a ransom broker. Now, I think you can probably tell, yeah, we found one in Bloodhorn. I cannot believe it, actually, because usually when I try to find things, namely ransom brokers and maybe even companions, it takes me a huge amount of time, but thankfully enough, this time around we were able to do this very easily indeed. So, as you see, we have 40 gold. So let's just see how much we gain from this. So 140 per one of those. Wow, okay. I think we're going to be getting a lot. Oh my goodness, it's gone up so far. Whoa! Oh my... Whoa, okay, I did not realize that sand wraiths were this much, but I can assume that most of the larger units in each faction, if you're able to take them prisoner, then they are going to sell for a huge amount. But 1,000 for that guy. Got some spider riders here. Goblin war chief. And there it is. Wow. Back up to 4,800. Very nice indeed. I like it a lot. Now we can actually level up some of our units. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, isn't it? So, now, this is the fellow I wanted to also showcase a little bit here. This guy... yeah, okay. This guy has some excellent stuff, as you can probably see. He's got some absolutely amazing stuff right here, and it makes me feel really sad that I don't have that much money. Because these things, absolutely insane. Of course, I do love my ball and chain, and I don't know whether I would even replace what I'm currently using with these things, but goodness me, I'd love to get a shield. I mean, seriously, look at that shield. That is insane. What? Look at it. 50 resistance. Oh my goodness. No wonder it costs 10,000. I really wish I had more money. I really do. Okay, let's sell some cheap bread. I'm going to sell the cheap bread because we don't need them. Oh my goodness. Okay, just normal bread. We'll sell that as well. Well-made bread is better than fine bread. Okay, let's sell some fine bread as well then. I know this isn't going to make a huge amount of difference, probably none at all, but really, I want 10,000. I want that shield. I want that shield. Goodness me. Okay, so that's... oh, he has no money. Okay, just take it. Just take it. I don't care. I just want to get rid of those bread pieces. Wow. Okay, so they have some excellent stuff right here, and look at this musket. The speed rating on it is 66. No wonder it's called the Rune Musket of Reloading. Wow, that's pretty impressive. And the last page, that is basically the same. Okay, so they're all the same page. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, that was very disappointing in some ways, but also quite enlightening. That what we have to do is search. We have to search high and low for money. We need to get a lot of money. So how are we going to do that? Well, the only way I know how to get money is basically to raid things. So should I raid some Kingdom of Araby villages? I suppose we could. Why not? Let's sell some more bread and grain and so forth. We can sell this fruit as well. Wait a minute. Let's just keep one fruit because I want to keep the variety of our food at a high amount. Let's take some grapes as well. That's fine. Okay. So, yes. What do we want to do? Well, the only other thing we want to do is take a look at, wow, how many vassals we have access to right here. So let's see here. We've got Lord Grom, Lord Beetle and Snot, Lord Grime Gurgle, Lord Shackwipes, and then we have a bunch of their wives over here as well. So, who are we going to take? Well, I think that Lord Grom... yeah, he likes us. As you can see, look at that. 74. Yeah, let's take him. Okay, so we've taken him, and now we will be giving Lord Kroxigors Lashiek, like I said I would in the previous episode. Lord Kuran does not like that, but that's okay. Okay, that's fine. Lord Nazgûl as well. Lord Nazgûl's actually really cool, so I think I might be giving him something as well. Let's give him... Oh, wow. I haven't actually got that much to give him, but I'll give him Jabel, or Yabel. Lord Nazgûl, there we go. And I will then be giving Lord Grom something as well. Let's give him Babids. Lord Grom, there you go. Now, Lord Corran is not happy, but he really generally fields quite a small army, and I'm not incredibly pleased with him as a result, because he does continue to keep getting taken prisoner, of course, so that's not great, I got to admit, but yeah, I think that's okay. Now, do I want to take any more goblins? Do I want to take more goblins? I suppose we could. He's got 23 relation with us. Yeah, okay, let's take him. And that just reminds me that I don't actually have a fief to give him, but I could give him one of my own villages. Okay, let's do that. This is probably not a good idea. Okay, let's give him Dahulaz, because that keeps getting raided and I want him to defend it as best he can. So let's do that. The cool thing about this is that the goblin vassals actually go up in relation when we give one of the goblins a fief. So that's actually helping us out quite a bit. Now, what else can I do? What else can I do to make money? Well, raiding villages, that is one of the things. And I suppose fighting a lot of people, picking up the loot from the fights. That's always a good thing. There's Lord Nazgûl. That's exactly why I was telling you. Look at this guy. 201. 201 in his army. And oh, wow, we actually have 201 as well. What the? Wow, that's quite a amazing coincidence right there. Okay, so as you can see, this is... Oh my goodness. This is the amount of units that we have in our garrison at Bloodhorn. No wonder no one wants to take this. I mean, seriously, that is insane. Okay, so we're going to try and level up a couple more of these guys, seeing as we have a lot of cash right now. I think we should probably spend it as best we can. There we go. Okay, I think that's fine. Now, the only other thing we want to do is take these trolls, all 10 of them. Wow, we have some of these? I must have rescued these guys or something. Okay, we have a Necropolis Knight. Let's take that guy. Skeleton Knights, why not? And do I have any Goblin units? Oh, I do have some Knight Goblin units, but yeah, are they worth it? I'm not entirely sure. Well, let's take a Giant Slayer as well. We have some Goblins, but they don't level up, unfortunately enough. Wow, okay. I did not realize I had this many in here. Okay, let's take these Spider Rider Warriors. Let's take some Dwarven Warriors. Where are some more Spider Riders or... Ah, here we go. Excellent. Oh, is that it? That was the only one I could find? Ugh. Okay, what about some Iron Breakers? They're bound to be really good. So we have 255 in our army now, which is probably going to give us quite a bit of morale difficulty, but I think you know where I'm going to go. Oh yes, we're going to head down to Elshamab Fortress. We're going to run down there as quickly as we can, and we're going to be attempting to take it. That is going to be the final resting place, or maybe not. Maybe we're going to be attempting to defend Martekch. I was about to say that is going to be the final resting place of the Kingdom of Araby, but let's head back to Martekch as quickly as we can before it gets taken, because I have a bad feeling that they're going to be in time. Wow, we're actually really slow. We are actually really slow. I'm actually going to accept that offer as well. I need the gold. Why not? Ah, and we've just lost it. That's not too good, is it? That's exactly what I mean. It takes us so long to travel from the Kingdom of Araby lands back to our own place, and we've actually just lost money. Oh dear, I actually thought that we were going to gain money on that, but it appears not. Oh dear, that's not too good. Okay, so there's only 44 units here. I believe this will be fine. We're just going to be heading in here very quickly indeed. Take it out, no problem at all. And we'll see what we can do. Now, I wouldn't like to fight in the nighttime, so yeah, we're just going to wait until, I'd say early morning is fine, and then we can lead our soldiers in an assault, and I will be ready to take these guys out. With a nice headshot. Very nice. Okay, that was actually not intended. That was pretty cool, I gotta say. Okay, let's head upwards. Oh no, don't get shot. immediately. That would be terrible. See, now this is exactly the problem. We do have a couple of issues with some units that do tend to run over to the left there because they feel as though they can still attack the other units, which is not great. But I suppose what can you do? Ah, one of the Ushabti is coming up here now. Excellent. Okay, let's take him down, take him down. Okay, I really need to get inside, if anything, to be honest. So let's just jump. Yes, there we are. That's actually allowed me to get inside. Hopefully not get killed. Yeah, there we go. Oh yes, we are still alive, and I do believe we are going to be winning, of course. We have a huge amount of units, but this particular map does not lend itself very well to this sort of attack, so we're going to be quite in a spot of bother if we have any other difficulties with our units spawning behind a fence, for example. As you can see, look at that. Do you see? 3 trolls behind that. Can you imagine if all those trolls were let loose? That would be amazing. But there it is. We do get to take some of our prisoners that we actually put in the garrison here to defend it. They didn't defend good enough, did they? No. Okay. We'll take some human villagers as well, just to fill things out a little bit. And yeah, I'm going to be taking this once again. Yeah, okay. Manage the garrison, and we're going to be giving quite a few things here. So, I think just the bottom half of our army is going to go in here. Even though some of these things might be really, really powerful, I think that defending Martekch so that it doesn't come under siege again is probably a good idea. I'm going to try and keep as many goblin units as I can, and I'll try and put in everything else so that we have a more goblin-centric army. I do believe that would be more fun. So let's go with that. 227. There's 50 in here then. Well, around 40 perhaps, I suppose. Yeah. Okay, we're going to actually take 5 trolls. Yeah, 5 trolls, and we'll put some Al-Qatani Fellowship guys in there. We'll put some Skeletal Warriors. And a Janissary Officer, why not? That's actually doing a pretty bad number on our morale at the moment, I do believe. Let's put some Tomb Guards in there, and I think that should be enough, surely. We have 55, and they have about 55, so I think it should be fine. Yes, it appears that they are scared off by that fact, and it does appear as though we have a Badlands Goblin over here raiding one of our villages. And oh my goodness, do you see this? Lord Toxicotl! Lord Toxicotl is doing an amazing feat of bravery right here. He has actually taken on 9 different vassals from the Kingdom of Araby, and we are going to be helping him as a result. Rush to the aid of Emir Radun. Yeah, let's do that. No, let us go to help. He was going to lose as well, I do believe. They outnumbered him rather considerably, so let's see what we can do, shall we? Let's see what we can do. So, we need to get to the top of this ridge here, and make sure that all of our archers and various other gunner units can get a good vantage point. Unfortunately, we are having a couple of difficulties with their lances. No! No. Okay, you don't have a lance, so I can do some damage to you, hopefully. No, apparently not. Okay. Let's just hope that our units will be able to deal some damage. No, oh no, oh no. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this, actually, because they are very close to us. Okay, I'm just going to tell everyone to charge, and apart from our archers, I'm just going to tell them to hold position over here, maybe? Oh my goodness, no, don't get lanced. We are at half HP, after all. Wouldn't like to see that. Okay, there we go, there we go. He has some trolls as well, Lord Toxicotl, which is excellent. Love seeing those. Okay, come on, come on. We can do this. We need to scatter them as much as we can so that they are not as powerful. Wow, we're actually getting taken out really badly. Or at least Toxicotl's forces are being taken out. I don't see many of mine being killed, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. But I'll do my very best to survive and to take out as many archers as I can. And then we will see where that goes. Oh, ouch. Okay, Araby assassins as well. We're getting more reinforcements already. This is one of the most important fights, I would say, in the history of the Goblins of the Misty Mountains, because, of course, we are going to be either defeated here, which would require us to recruit so many units again, and that would definitely delay our elimination of the Kingdom of Araby. And if they are able to survive without taking too many casualties, then we're going to be in an even worse spot. As they will then move throughout our lands, and they'll probably do quite a lot of damage as a result too. So let's tell our archers to charge in. Not entirely sure what they're doing. I'm hopeful that they're going to actually do some damage. They do seem to be doing some damage now that I've told them to charge in, but before they weren't doing anything. Huh, interesting. Okay, well, I suppose all of these guys, thankfully enough, do not have shields, so we're not fighting the Chaos faction. If we were fighting the Chaos faction, I think we'd probably already be dead, because they all have shields, or at least some of them do, most of them do, and they all have cavalry as well, which means a bad thing for archers, that's for sure. Oh no, don't run into the archers. Yeah, take him out. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. This is very bad. Don't get taken out, don't get taken out. Ah. What did I tell you not to do, Ratlob? How dare you? You fell into the world as well. Oh. Yeah, he actually went right into the ground right there because he was moving so fast. Okay, well, I don't think that's too bad. We survived for about, I would say 95% of the entire battle. And we gave our units a good amount of basis to win and to attain victory once and for all. And then, thanks to the fact that Lord Toxicotl was able to lure so many vassals out of the garrison at Elshamab Castle, we should be able to go over there and take it immediately, which would be very, very nice indeed. Because as we know, that castle layout is very difficult to deal with indeed, and I would hate to actually have to do that while they have 6, 7, 8, 9 vassals in there. That would be atrocious. Very, very difficult indeed. Now, unfortunate, all of the routing units are able to escape, but not too bad. As you see, we took out 194 units. Our Lord Toxicotl friend lost 24, and we lost 18. Thankfully enough, we didn't lose any trolls, which is my primary worry when these things happen. And there we go, we are increasing our relation with Lord Toxicotl once again. You have my deepest thanks, of course. And we're going to be taking him prisoner, I think. Let's do that. Let's take all of these guys prisoner, as many as we can get. Ah, and we... Oh, wow, we're actually freeing a Tomb Lord. That means we are now 67 with the Tomb King's Empire. And that reminds me, I actually made a mistake. When I was at Bloodhorn, I should have sent an emissary to speak to the Tomb Kings about a possible trade agreement or non-aggression treaty, and then maybe we could have graduated that into an alliance. And that alliance would have been a very important thing indeed for us right now. Ah, okay, well, it's not too important, I suppose. We are basically pushing back the Kingdom of Araby so incredibly much that I don't believe we have any further difficulties with them attacking us, although, saying that, they were able to take Martekch, which is not great. So let's take as many of these guys as we can, because, of course, as you saw previously, selling those prisoners, absolutely insane, and camel riders are actually pretty good. So we're going to lose one of these lower levels. There we are. Thank you very much. Ooh! A chipped assassin scimitar, 2,900. Wow. That's actually very nice. Should I use that? No. The weapon reach is terrible in comparison to the ball and chain, but I can imagine that this would be a really good weapon if you have a shield to go along with it, which we do. We do happen to have a shield, but of course we could also go to the fellow that was selling the magical equipment, and we could buy the shield from there and then use this with it, but it is a chipped scimitar, so maybe we can get a pristine one in the future. That would be quite nice. So, as you saw just there, Lord Toxicotl's army is actually at its end. He only has 5 units fit for battle, so I'm going to escort him, should I say? Yeah, let's escort him to wherever he wants to go, because He is very low. Why are you going after this warband? You are too brave for your own good. Goodness me. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to head this guy off. Yeah, can we... Ah, couldn't get him. Couldn't get him before he headed in. So as you see, all of the vassals are knocked unconscious. They have no units to speak of. And we will be able to take Elshamab Fortress rather easily. Or at least I hope so. So let us level up these guys before we head in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt... Ah! I lagged just at that moment. That was terrible. Yeah, I was going to say, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure them in by waiting there for some time, and then as soon as they're close, I'll stop the waiting and abandon the siege and then engage upon them so that they won't be able to defend inside the walls. But no, that didn't happen, of course. Okay. Well, we're fine. We are building the ladders. Or, wait a minute, this is not a ladder castle, is it? This is actually a siege tower, I do believe. Well, there's another 2,000 gold, thanks to our ransom. And there we go. Okay, so is this a siege tower? Because we built it very, very quickly indeed, so maybe? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Well, whatever the case may be, we are going to be leading our soldiers in an assault no matter what. Oh, yes, I remember this one. Okay. Okay. We need to be very cautious here. I should have waited for more time, I do believe. Yeah, should have waited for more time, much more time, so that at least Ratlob would have more HP to speak of. At the moment, he is potentially useless in battle because he can't take any damage whatsoever. One arrow placed in a good area on his body is going to cause him to, well, flop around on the ground uncontrollably, and yes, will be a very sad panda indeed as a result. So let us just hope that they don't have too many archers in here, or shall we say too many janissaries with their repeating crossbows, the Araby assassins as well. And fortunately enough, it appears as though we do have a good amount of ranged units ourselves. So yeah, as you see, 53 archers we have. That is great. That's very good. So hopefully many of our dwarven rangers are masters of arrows, and indeed our forest walkers will be able to do a lot of damage. Yeah, there we go. There's one falling from the battlements right there. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Goodness me. Okay, so there are how many? I believe there are 146, or is it 164? Yes, I always get a little bit mixed up between those two, but let us hope that it is 146, because as we see here, we have already taken out 10, so that would make it 136. Bjork has just gotten taken out, but he is one of the first to come up here, so that's not too bad, I guess. But yeah, it's just one of those things, I suppose, when most of your companions get taken out initially. That might be an idea, actually. We might want to restructure where our companions spawn in this particular instance, because these guys, just insane. Very, very good at defense in this particular castle layout. Well, I'll give it a little bit of time. I will give it a little bit of time, because usually I would retreat immediately right here, and that's probably a good idea. Is it a good idea? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, I think it's a good idea. I'll give it another 10 seconds. And then we'll see whether we're able to push through or maybe take out a couple of their more important units. Okay, I think that's fine. We do lose a little bit of morale, but that's fine. We are just going to be rejuvenating ourselves, and as a result, I will be cutting away, and I will see you in just a moment. Okay, so after waiting, well, I'd say about 3 in-game days, I should hope that we are rejuvenated enough. Yes, there we are, full HP. I'm just hopeful that Thrud and Bjorg are both the same in terms of their HP, but yes, they do have a monumental amount, so I'm unsure whether they will be able-bodied enough to fight, but I'm sure they will say they are, whether they are or not, because they are just incredibly brave and very bloodthirsty at the same time, yes. So let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. I'm actually... Do I want to do that? Okay, I think what I'm thinking right now is that what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can tell our units to hold position a little bit, because I don't want our companions running ahead. As you can see, Thrud is just throwing caution to the wind right now, and he's just running way too fast for the rest of our units. And as a result, he's going to get killed immediately. He's just going to die, and I do apologize for looking into the sun right here, but I do have to shoot these guys, hopefully take them out. Yes, come on. Take him down, take him down. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm doing damage, but it's really minor damage. This makes me wish I had a gun of some sort. Take them out in one hit. That would be wonderful. There we are, there we are. Okay, we're doing some nice damage now, thanks to our archers being in a nice hold position formation right here. And I do believe we are now going to be telling our units to charge in, because we have weakened their ranged units considerably. I wouldn't say too much, but as you see, we've already taken out 13 of them, which is great. We have evened up the playing field a little bit more, as you see here. We are no longer outnumbered by around 16 units, so that's pretty good. And instead, we're just going to be making our way up towards the ladder. I have my bow. I have my bow out, so let's see what we can do. I'm just going to tell everyone to charge, because even the archers, if I get taken out, I will not be able to command them, so I'd prefer it if they were in a charge formation, and hopefully they'll be able to finish up where we left off. And by we, I mean all of our infantry, of course. Okay, take that guy out. Or not, as the case may be. Wow. Okay, I gotta say, those Araby assassins, they're actually pretty good. I know that most of the Araby units are not that good, but wow. That's actually really impressive. He was able to shoot me from here. Now, let's just take a look here, right? I actually want to say that I feel as though this vantage point should not have been able to be used for this guy, because, as you see, I think I was behind this particular area here, and I'm not entirely sure whether he clipped through the environment a little bit, but maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a little bit salty about it, but yeah. Because obviously the Araby assassin taking me out, look, from this, right? Look here, okay? This is what I saw when I was dying, okay? I saw that little guy right there. I suppose I could have shot him, but really? I did not think that that was actually the guy that was shooting us as well, so I suppose it is just my fault, as it is his. But nevertheless, we do seem to have a couple of difficulties getting past these guys, and it appears I will have to retreat once again. Okay, I'll tell you what, I will wait for some time, and when we return, we will already be in the siege, as we gain 1600 gold. Very nice indeed. But yes, we will already be in the siege, and I will be making my way up the ladder. Okay, so I just took out the Araby assassin that took us out in the previous siege, and I'm also getting quite a few nice headshots going on here as well. But I must mention that these Araby assassins are incredibly difficult to kill. As you can see, I just got a headshot on one of them, and he just took it like a champ. He did not die from it whatsoever, and that could be a testament to the absolute feebleness of my bow at the moment, so maybe I'll have to get some sort of new weapon, some sort of new ranged weapon perhaps. That might be an idea, and I just shot one of our trolls in the elbow. He's not going to be too happy about that, so let's tell all of our units to charge in here. I do believe we've taken out all of the archers that are rather irritating to us, and we'll see what we can do about heading in here once again. Now, I do believe I have a very good chance of getting inside without dying this time. Let's do it. Please, please allow me to get in there. Goblin warrior, part the seas for your master. Oh my goodness. Okay, it appears we'll have to take a little bit more time over this. Okay. I'm just going to shoot this sand wraith as much as I can. There we are, take out the sand wraith. Whoa, okay, that was wonderful. And a blind headshot as well, and yeah, then we're starting to do damage to our own units here. Okay. Oh, I'm actually taking damage from something, but I have no idea from what. Oh, that guy. No! No, 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 no. Oh, no. I can't aim for some reason. There we are. Okay, I'm aiming. I am aiming. Oh! Really? Ah, and then I go tumbling down the ladder. Ah, really? Oh my goodness. That was terrible. I shot him once and then I shot in the exact same place and then it didn't hit. Obviously because I released the arrow a little bit too soon. Ah, that is atrocious. And we also have a couple of difficulties going on here because it appears we are stuck. Do you see this? What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Okay. It appears the Goblin units are stuck. Aha, that is what you mentioned previously, I do believe, that the Goblins and Dwarves may have difficulties sometimes getting up the siege equipment. And yeah, this is exactly the reason why. Oh my. Okay. Well, yeah, before we lose any more units, I do believe another retreat is in order. Ah, okay. Well, let's just see here. How many do they have? 88 still? I was hoping for a little bit less than that, but... okay, what can I do? I suppose the only thing I can do is to head back in once again. Okay, so this is, I believe, the 4th or 5th time that we have come in here just to shoot a couple of these guys, and we have so far whittled them down quite considerably. We have a pretty good chance at actually taking it this time around, so I'm hopeful that as soon as we get up there, I'll be able to enter without any issues whatsoever, and hopefully not get taken out by a very irritating Araby marksman. Let us hope to make that a reality at least. And as you see, we have lost quite a few units along the way. Skeleton Knights, for example, Tomb Champions, and various other units. We still have the Sand Wraiths to deal with, which is very difficult indeed. So let's hope that we'll be able to do a good job here. Now, I'm hopeful that the Goblins will not get stuck again, but I have a feeling that they might. So I'm just going to tell everyone to hold position. I'm going to fall off here. Hopefully not take too much damage from the falling damage. There we go. Okay. I'm going to tell everyone to get back, and then hopefully our archers will just be able to bombard them as much as possible. And we'll see where that goes, because these goblins, they're not going to be able to get into the keep, it appears at least. So I will have to do this myself. Let's go. Charge everyone in. Let's do it. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is true. Did you see that? Being a goblin, I wasn't able to get inside. Oh wow. Okay. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad for us. There is a Sand Wraith coming over to the ladder. That's a bad idea for him, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's do it. We're in. And this is exactly what we needed beforehand. This is exactly what we needed. We needed to be inside so that I can actually do the damage that we require. Yes. Take him down. Okay. Come on. Oh no! He actually used a thrusting attack against us with a mace. How dare you? Okay, come on. Yes. Oh, some of the goblins have actually gotten through now. That is great. Oh, yes. And a troll. A troll has come through. Exactly what we want to see right here. Oh, yeah. Come on, let's try and support our troll friend. Oh, he actually died instantly? How did he die so quickly? Oh, my goodness. Okay. That's a little bit of a shame. Okay, come on. Yeah, yeah. Yes, there we go. And Ratlob has advanced to level 37. Nice. Very good. Okay, come on. Take him down. Yes, there we go. Okay, we are dwindling them. We are dwindling their forces. Or as Star Wars Battlefront 2 would say, their forces are dwindling. Yes. Something along those lines, at least. Okay, I believe in our bow. Let's do it. Nope, let's not. Let's not. No, 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 no. Okay. Come on. I dare you. I dare you to come over here. Let's try not to miss. Shall we? Oh my goodness. Okay, Chief Bodyguard, thank goodness you're here. There we go. Okay, we did it. We did it. Finally. Finally. We were able to do it. Okay. A victory jump. Yes. Okay, there we go. 5 deaths taken. We killed... What? There was only 44 there? And we had that much difficulty? It's because of the Goblins not being able to, obviously, get on top of the battlements. That's obviously going to make a huge difference. So, let's take as many of these guys as we can prisoner. And then we will be able to sell them at a later point. Oh my goodness, so many. So many. Excellent. And we have a huge amount of units to be taking right here. Very nice indeed. I'm going to take as many Goblin units as I can. Some mercenary Ogres, of course. Some Ushabti units. Look at that. Insane. Some Tomb Champions. Wow. Okay. They have a lot of units. Necropolis Knights. Master of Arrows. Can we take all of these? I hope we can take all of these. If we can, that's going to be great. If we can't, then so be it, but still. Taking this many units basically for free is great. So let's just try to pick up the guys that are very, very good indeed. Okay, that will be that. I think I can actually lose 2 of these to get that mummy. 2 of those mummies, shall we say. And there we go. Okay, so I have no space for this Sand Wraith. Even if I lose some of our other units right here, I have no space because we have so many vassals in our prisoner's hold right here. So that is unfortunate, but yeah, that's just the kind of sacrifice that we have to make for taking so many of them prisoner. And what are we going to do here? What are we going to do with Elshamab Fortress? I think we'll defer appointment of a lord to potentially lure some other vassals to join us, perhaps. And there it is, 80 units stationed in Elshamab Fortress, and I am now going to be ending this episode off here. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.